Modern styles of music, such as hip hop and heavy metal, may be regarded as being a bad influence on young people by adults. This was also true when jazz music styles were introduced. Before jazz, more traditional styles of music were enjoyed by Americans. Traditional music included country and folk styles. Ballads and protest songs were common, as well as religious hymns and psalms. Jazz brought a new sound to Americans and quickly gained popularity. Young people flocked to nightclubs to listen and dance to jazz music. Adults of the 1920s felt that jazz was a nuisance, influencing young people in a negative way.
Traditional musical styles place more emphasis on string instruments such as violins, violas, cellos, and string basses. Jazz places more of an emphasis on brass and woodwind. Instruments such as trumpets, trombones, tubas, clarinets, saxophones, as well as pianos and drums. Traditional music was more dependent on rhythmic music, whereas jazz musicians often performed in small ensembles through improvisation. Traditional history. The first Europeans to write the New World brought with them various styles of music, ranging from the hymns and psalms sung in church to the ballads of the British Isles. African slaves brought with them the chants and rhythmic songs of Africa, which were mixed with the traditional style of Europe, making some interesting results. Jazz history. Jazz was born of brass band and ragtime piano styles of the 1800s. In the 1890s, jazz began to gain momentum, gaining the respect to be acknowledged as its own separate musical style. By the 1920s, jazz was being recorded in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Jazz first credited to the three trends. 1. Improvisation or practice of taking liberties with the melodies and accompaniments of tunes as they were being performed. 2. The use of rough, raspy sounds to accompany the smooth tone quality. And 3. The creation of ragtime and the blues by African Americans.
And some of the traditional musicians, Blind by Lemon Jefferson, known as the father of Texas blues. Blind Lemon Jefferson was a well-known blues musician in the 1920s. Notable work include See That My Gravy's Kept Clean and Mean Jumper Blues.
Joe King Oliver was an American jazz cornet player and bandleader. He is well known for playing a style as well as pioneering the use for mutes in jazz music. He wrote tunes such as Diaper Mouth Blues, Sweet Like This, and Jazz Doctor. He was a mentor for Louis Armstrong.
Following the closure of Storyville, many musicians moved up the river and found themselves in Chicago. As the location changed, so did the music. Jazz musicians tamed the wild sound of New Orleans jazz in order to cater to the white middle-class audience of Chicago's nightclubs. Chicago venues were segregated, the white clubs favoring a more tame sound, whereas the African-American clubs enjoyed a faster-paced style. Chicago was important to jazz because the hooch was abundant and the music was the bee's knees.